Yo, who would have ever thought we'd start this podcast 3 times?
Three times. I think this is a record. This is definitely a record. Hey, Kendrick played Not Like Us, like 5 times at the show?
Yeah, we got to run it back at least 3 times.
So we can run it back.
If it's not the video, if it's not the audio, if it's not my computer.
Facts.
It's me. Let's go. What's going on, y'all?
It's life. What's going on? EOD podcast.
Cheers.
We ain't here to play no games.
Cheers to the birthday boy.
Happy birthday, son.
We're clearly intoxicated.
This is not the first cheers. Yes.
Imagine we took a shot every single time.
That's what we should do.
Every time I fuck up,
the audio crashes, we're taking a shot.
Let's do that.
So
that's a good
just
plan.
Be aware. Anytime anything gets messed up.
There's a lot to get into, I feel like.
Yes.
We have the Olympics. We're going to get into that.
Olympics.
Look at me in my Olympic jacket.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, get into it.
I'm into it. I'm into it. She said, "Get into it." So I fuck with the energy.
I like the fact that we got some sports talk here.
I've had this for 5 years. I've just been waiting.
So you wore it to the last Olympics?
No, I bought it. I bought it at the Polo
outlet. But high key, that's a hard jacket.
Yeah, I seen it. I said, she's coming home with me.
Yeah, that's fire.
And now she's the USA Olympic jacket. So
Polo, that's just
ahead
Polo,
of my time.
But Olympic drip just be tight as fuck.
Yes.
Wait, they went crazy this year.
Yeah, Olympic drip. Yeah, this year's Olympic drip is pretty crazy. I'm not gonna
so
lie.
many different countries had such good
I
fashion.
think that's clearly like the bag for, every country is making sure people come out fresh as hell.
Yeah.
Right.
Which, we do every week, every Wednesday for
Pop out.
Every episode we try to
for
come
you
up with
guys.
For you guys. So
and we're gonna start the episode with a little quote of inspiration.
Let's do it.
Well, Donald.
Oh boy.
I do hope you'll reconsider to meet
Same.
me on the debate
Catch me outside.
stage.
I'm translating.
Because as the saying goes, if you've got something to say,
say it to my face.
Say it to my face.
Hey, I like Kamala getting all gangster on.
Yeah, that shit was hard, man. Welcome back. Another week, 210, episode 210. We got the number.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. It's your boy T.
T Will exclusive.
It's your boy Sin.
Sin exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
And honestly, we're not going to have any audio interruptions.
None.
We're about to kill this shit.
Yeah, just stay on it.
10 for 10. Perfect.
I'm not, fuck that song.
We love that song.
No, actually, it's a vibe.
It's a vibe. Art loved that. He was ready to spit bars over that.
He was waiting for you to go first.
I know.
We should have every guest just try to freestyle.
Freestyle over that? Yeah.
That might be.
Shout out Art for showing up.
Yeah, shout out Art one time.
Yeah, he was mad funny.
Friend of the show.
What's good, guys? How have you been? How was your past week? How was your last few days of living?
I mean,
I'm staying alive.
Yeah.
It's important. Real. Staying alive. Step one.
We all are, man. Let's talk about you, though. I mean, birthday boy.
It was.
How was the birthday?
It was cool. Celebrating the day of birth. It's weird to think about.
Why?
Because like
don't give me the bullshit. I'm closer to death.
Not shit. Even. You look at the time, the relevance of time. Because I've been listening to a lot of Neil deGrasse Tyson lately.
Oh, okay.
Amen.
You've been smoking that good.
Yeah, there you go. And how if you're 20 years old, the world is, been around for, however long it is, but you've only seen 20 years of it, so
yeah, we're a blip.
So really, in reality, it's only year 20 for a person, but it's 2020 whatever, or it's just stuff like that. Saying. Yeah, but like I said, Neil deGrasse Tyson, the way he be breaking down life and physics and shit, sometimes you just get in the wormhole of what is the meaning of life.
I feel like I can't do too much of it because then I will fully dissociate and I'll be like, why would I even do this right now?
I don't understand how a guy like that gets out of bed. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, nothing is real.
nothing's real. There's no God type shit. Like he
There's
just
either
knows,
no God or absolutely God.
yeah,
Everything's God.
It's insane. I don't know how that.
Wait, are yours based off of like Christianity?
Like religion wise, like is that what?
Because if we're in the year 2000, right, it's AD and then BC. That's what I come to know it as.
Right. Yep, I'm familiar with that. That's what.
Before Christ.
How many years were there in BC though? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, when did it turn?
No,
over
it's
to
AD is anno dominant before, and then BC, and then Christ.
I thought it was
and then
before
BC.
Christ and after death.
Yeah, after death. So we're living in AD now,
AD,
right?
yeah,
100%. But will it go back to BC? Like
no.
Oh.
Unless Christ is born again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like is it like daylight saving time? Will BC come
We're
back?
We're gonna turn back.
Well, hold on. So if Christ was reborn,
wait, but so that means that time is based off of religion.
To a degree, I'm sure it probably. See, this is why we need Neil deGrasse Tyson in here, because he would definitely be able to tell us. Like,
man, having him sit right here would be crazy.
From listening to enough of his videos and his science talk, time for the most part is based off of the stars and our relation to them.
Also, AD is not after death; it's Anno Domini, which is
talk that shit
for the year of the Lord. It's like when Christ was born. From then on, so it's
on
not
everything I love. People told me after death. My whole life.
100%.
So
I've heard that before
AD
as well.
started when Jesus was born.
Was come to the planet Earth. Like,
would you say Aleo Dominant?
Anno Domini?
Anno Domini.
Aleo
Dominis.
I'm sick.
Can I get the Aleo Domino, please?
Does they come with extra toppings?
Yeah,
I'm sick.
But not so. Yeah, just a lot of self-reflecting stuff like that.
Yeah.
Took a little trip to Vegas for a few days.
Nice, man.
Vegas.
Didn't do too. It's weird because Vegas just after going there. Every other time I've gone to Vegas, I had a reason. Like it was like a festival or something like that. So I didn't
Bachelor party, something.
Not even, just more or less.
Okay.
It was like music related or like show related or concert related. So I didn't do too much of the Vegas stuff because I was just
like out on the strip and shit.
Yeah, I was like staying at the festival for the whole day or whatever. So this time doing a lot of Vegas stuff, I realized just like Vegas is just like overall, casinos aside, is just one massive mall.
Yeah.
It's just a massive mall.
And everybody's hammered.
Everyone's drunk. You can drink and walk down the street. You can smoke cigarettes inside.
Ugh.
Bro, I haven't been to Vegas since I was like 7 years old.
Yeah, it's just
crazy.
If you go there, especially because I don't know how often you go to a mall, but it's just a massive mall.
Where did you guys stay when you went?
Stayed at the Cosmopolitan.
Oh, nice.
A really nice hotel.
Love the Cosmo.
Really good hotel. And
She's cute.
yeah, just did a little gambling, lost all my money.
I was gonna ask.
You know,
you lost it all?
Of course.
No, don't say of course.
Of course.
I don't want to.
What did you
the
play?
house always wins. I played roulette. Played roulette.
See, that was your problem.
Dangerous.
You gotta play blackjack, brother.
Blackjack? No, that's even worse.
Oh my God.
I'd lose it even faster.
I lost $100 on blackjack in like 5 seconds,
Yeah,
and
I
then I
lose
was
it
like
even
sick, and I was
faster.
like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you, man. My confidence has increased in blackjack because I used to play it on GTA a lot.
That's fair. Nah, playing it.
Yeah, but when it comes to in real life with real cash dollars,
That's the issue.
It
I feel
hits
like
way different.
I got a good poker face, so I could.
playing blackjack is because here's the thing:
wait, yeah, it doesn't matter because you play dealer.
the dealer's gonna do whatever the rules are to the dealer. So your face really don't. But
I still have that shit on though.
that was my issue with blackjack. Is see if there's no money involved, I could play and I'll get good as well.
Hell yeah.
But once the money gets involved,
That's my
I
money.
lose that shit. It goes so fast. And that's the issue with the
And
Cosmopolitan.
that should be scary.
The issue with the Cosmopolitan is the minimums at the tables be pretty high.
No,
It'd be
no, no,
$25 minimum per bet. So,
Yeah.
take
You run through that in a couple.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
literally 30 seconds.
30 seconds with black with roulette. You could spread the bet around. Mostly put it on black or red.
All my homies that bet and everything, they always tell me that they should have backed out. Like,
of course,
they're up and then they just get cocky. And
I was up $60. I went in with 100, was up 60. Granted, I didn't think that was enough for me to be like, oh yeah, let me leave. Like that's like enough. I made $60. No, I was trying to make like if I had
couple hundred.
Not even.
I'm trying to make millions.
If I legit had doubled it, I probably would have walked away at that point.
If you would have made $100.
Yeah, because I had given the guy 100. He gave me 100. This is before we left. That we went to a cheaper casino that had like
lower buy-ins. So if that I was able to play a lot more, get a feel for the table, and they show you every number that's popping up when you play roulette, right?
Whether it's black or red. So you get a little vibe of what is spinning. And so I put some work in, and I'd gotten close to doubling. Like I had all my original side and was just working off of my profit, playing with my profit. Then instantly I lose that. Well, because once they notice that you start winning, they change the fucking person who's doing the table. The person who's like,
yeah, there's definitely like incentive to get you feeling good, like you're about to win some money.
Comfortable.
Yeah, get comfortable, and then we'll get it back. Don't trip.
The house always wins. That's what they say. The house always wins.
Keep playing.
So it was this nice little Asian lady. I had an energy for what she was spinning, and I kept hitting. And then
she got the headset in. They're like, "Yeah, we're gonna move you."
And then they had this old tall white dude come in.
We've got a winner on table 6.
Exactly. And then once he comes in, he starts spinning literally the total opposite.
They're trying to crush your heart, crush your spirit.
For real. But I gotta learn what I hear. The game to learn is, and with the best odds is baccarat. That's what they say.
Never.
I have no idea how to play that.
It's similar to, it's like a mix essentially between roulette and blackjack. Honestly.
Okay.
Because essentially, imagine you're playing blackjack. Imagine you're watching a blackjack game and you bet on whether the house wins or the player wins. That's essentially what baccarat is. You're watching instead of blackjack's 21, it's to 9, and so you bet before they start playing, pull the cards. You bet if the house is gonna get the closest to 9 or the player is gonna get closest to 9, and that's it. It's literally a 50-50.
And what if you tie?
I think
there's a draw.
There's the draw. You get your money back.
That's cool.
Yeah. And so
I could get into it.
They say it's the best odds. The odds are so good that the tax is a little higher. But they say essentially you got to play big in baccarat to win big, because the odds are so good. It's a 50-50. You put 100 piece down, you're doubling that up instantly.
One thing I do want to do with you and maybe even a few other people, I want to go to Cabo.
Cabo will be lit.
Yeah, bro.
Cabo will be lit. I see the photos. Trip? See the photos of Cabo.
A group trip would be hard.
The water just looks so clear down there too.
Super clear, super nice resorts.
Yeah. My only thing about Cabo is you have to stay I think like the Sia Cortez, like you have to get in the right place, because otherwise you can't like go in the ocean.
Because it's dangerous?
It's just like too rough.
Oh, the water, like it's too like naturally rough, like it's like waves and shit like that?
Yeah, like rocks and shit.
I'm not trying to die.
Like where if like we will go to Cancun or like to like somewhere else.
I didn't know that.
Just Cabo's nice because it's a 2-hour flight.
The way they talk about it though is just like, I hear it a lot. Cabo.
But it's like, I think it's like a lot of partying. I just want to go
out there and drink some tequila and have a button-up shirt, buy a tiki torch with a little bar hut.
The button-up shirt, the loose one, but I'm gonna just have the very bottom button the rest of it.
Oh wow, that's a big opening on the shirt there. Just a full V.
Just a full V, just a very bottom.
Just a one button.
Just a one button. But no, Vegas is cool. Shout out Vegas. I don't know.
That's cool, man.
I don't know when the next time I'll go back down there. It's definitely like I could see gambling, how addictive it is. There was like dudes there who like.
Were you by the pool at all?
No, we didn't go to the pool. We weren't down there long enough. And honestly, Vegas is just so hot. My God.
I was gonna say
it's 100+ down there.
Did you see the dome thing at least?
Oh, the sphere. We did see the sphere. It was cool. The sphere was cool. It is a little weird, but it's also cool. It?
What were they showing?
Just ads.
They should have put the 4DX Twister on there.
It was just ads on it. I didn't get to see any of the cool ones where it looks like a nipple or something like that. Then, like it turns into
they're not putting a nipple on there.
Yeah, but you've seen the ads where it looks like something, like it looks like a dome shaped, like an eyeball or something.
Oh
like that.
no, I didn't know.
You've seen cool ads. Let's see, hold on. Now there's definitely cool sphere ads that I've seen in the advertisement of the sphere.
Bro, I am actually upset though, because I hit you up last week, and we were both busy, and 4DX Twisters was out.
Yeah,
and I checked on Monday, bro, and it's gone.
And
I don't know if it's sold out or if they canceled it.
That was the thing. They didn't let us book tickets because we wanted to buy, even though we were missing the date, we wanted to buy tickets for this week, and they wouldn't let us buy. And we talked about it. I don't know if we talked about it here or not, but essentially we wanted to go see Twister in 4D in X, and in 4DX essentially is where it's not just like a 3D, it's a sensation as far as the chairs
spits on
move.
You and it blows on you.
Yeah, there's air that blows on you. It gives you the feeling like you're in the movie, not just watching the movie. And of all the movies that are in the theaters right now with Deadpool and the only one that really to me makes sense to see with that type of vibe is Twister. It's a fucking movie, a natural disaster movie. So there's no other reason why I wouldn't want to. I'm not gonna go see Deadpool unless they like. Are they? Because do they like shoot you in the like? How do they get?
There's just a guy with rubber bullets.
Bullets just shooting you or hitting you with like swords or something like.
No, I'm terrified.
Yeah, that'd be horrible. Like, and I seen Deadpool last week. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie with you guys. I seen it the day it came out.
Was it good?
It was really good. It was really good. I know y'all don't like what superhero movies and shit like that.
No, I mean that's Kristen. Honestly, man, I grew up watching Marvel Universe, and
you did?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't realize
Dude,
that.
hell yeah. Like all this, but like I'm the older universes, like the Spider-Man trilogy, the Iron Man trilogy, the Batman trilogy.
All right, so hold on, whoa, slow down a little bit, because I think there's a little.
Oh my god.
Oh, because that's also DC, right?
No, not even. We're just having a little crossover here as far as what you consider old. Because
Spider-Man
when
trilogy,
you say Spider-Man trilogy, we do have like how many recastings of Spider-Man have we had already?
I mean the original with
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire. Yeah.
All right, that's legit. That was also Sony's doing, because Sony owns Spider-Man. So the Tobey Maguire one was put out by Sony. The last one with the new kid, do you fuck with those ones?
No.
What's his name? Not Garfield.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. You don't fuck with those at all.
I mean, I didn't watch them.
Oh, you didn't watch them?
So I can't say I didn't fuck with them because honestly, bro, it just got too oversaturated. They started dropping too many movies at once, and I just was not interested anymore. It didn't have the same excitement factor that the old ones had, in my opinion. Like when the Spider-Man trailers dropped, that shit was hard.
So you didn't watch? Did you watch any of the Avengers?
I watched Endgame. I watched.
Do you watch when bros?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
You watch Guardians of the Galaxy.
I've seen a decent amount of Marvel.
Did you watch any of the Thor movies?
I watched the original Thor.
That was the only one you really needed to see for the most. The other two are all right. They're more or less. They're more or less for just like, because like it's when they make a universe and all these movies are gonna relate and connect. Granted, I think it'd be really hard. I think it'd be almost impossible for us to expect that all those movies were gonna be good.
Let me not leave out X-Men. What am I doing?
Well, X-Men's not really technically. They're not a part of the Marvel universe. They're in their own space up until just recently.
I mean,
with that last Deadpool, because of Wolverine, that they legit kind of just got brought into it. Up to this point, they've never been in any of the.
If we're just talking Marvel movies though, like superhero movies, growing up, watching hell yeah, with like Toad and a Nightcrawler.
And that's the thing; those movies are cool.
Those movies are sick.
Those movies are cool, but they honestly get trashed. They are looked at as like
not good.
Yeah, not good. They sit with us in a certain place because we were younger when we watched them joints.
So we fuck with them in a different way. But yeah, those movies are looked at and reviewed like horribly.
But I feel the same way about the new ones. Like, I don't think they're that good either.
Yeah, definitely. I think the new ones get the pass a lot of times because they have the ability to do the special effects a lot crazier and amp it up. So that's why people look at them a lot differently. Whereas, like, you know, honestly, like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man trilogy.
Like it.
No, that was like peak.
Some people argue that it was trash.
They argue the third one because
the third one,
because the second one was probably one of the greatest superhero movies ever made with Doc Ock.
Nah, bro. Yeah. The first one with Green Goblin was hard.
I can't. That's a fair. That's an argument to be made. That for sure.
But no, the second one was great.
Second one with Doc
That
Ock.
last scene when they're by the water and he's like,
Sorry. Yeah, they went in on that movie, but they will. I think that's a fair argument. Those two in general, because the first one, no one ever even really saw a movie put in that perspective and enjoyed it to that degree.
Yeah, the development of Spider-Man in that movie was just. It was first of its kind.
Put the wrestling outfit on, first got the powers.
He's in the cafeteria, he catches all the food.
So, all right, so that's my issue with the fucking movie. If I'm going to school with a dude who not only catches a chick and then holds the tray and catches all the food.
You know, they filmed that over and over until he actually caught everything. That was real.
I'm gonna have to fact check that.
No, yeah, fact check.
Because that sounds wild. If he really caught all that,
I swear to God, they did so many takes.
But if regardless of him really doing that or not, if I went to school and saw a nigga do that, and then went home and saw Spider-Man on my TV on the news,
that's him.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yo, that's that nigga from school, dog. That's Peter Parker.
Harry, or just in general, if you went to school.
I think if I'm just a student in that school. You would definitely.
It's a stretch.
I feel like it'd be hard not to assume, dude. Let's say not only that you saw him do that at lunch, right? You saw him catch Mary Jane and do that at lunch, right?
Or when he's in the fight and he just Matrix.
You're walking through the hall and you see him get into the fight with what was
the jock dude?
Yeah, and yeah, he Matrixes the punch, dude. Doesn't he do like a flip over the dude?
Something crazy.
Yeah, crazy. I'm sorry. When I'm at home doing my homework and Spider-Man comes up on TV, I'm going to be like, hold on.
I did see that dude flipping at school today.
I'm sorry. But what I was saying was, it's funny how I think other than the Tom Holland one, and maybe even the case with him, they're Spider-Man. You notice how we always only see Spider-Man in high school? Every Spider-Man in high school, you know those dudes, even Peter Parker, they were like 20-something. They were in their 20s.
Right.
Playing people in high school.
Uh-huh.
It's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, dude. That is kind of weird. I mean, Tom Holland is he still older?
I think he might have been older too. I'm sure he was. But he probably was the youngest actually casted. When Andrew Garfield played Spider-Man in the second, he was in his 30s.
Yeah.
Almost 30. He might have been like 28, 29.
He was not a good Spider-Man.
He wasn't bad. I just think he caught a bad rap because he looked so old.
I mean, so did Tobey Maguire, though.
Tobey Maguire did, but at the same time, you know what it is?
He looked young.
Yeah, he did, but I think, you know what
face.
Tobey Maguire, he caught a bad rap because he looked like a dork. And Spider-Man's supposed to be like this dorky kid.
Not a dork.
He just fit the dork. I don't know what it is, but he set the bar high. He did. He fucked it up for every other Spider-Man after.
Honestly, the only real superhero movie I'm looking forward to nowadays is maybe I'm trying to see the new Joker.
Did you hear what he just said, Chris? This motherfucker said superhero movie he's looking forward to. And
super villain.
That's the Joker. Sick
the
fuck.
Anti-hero.
I know, right? Granted, that shit looks fire, but still, you gotta preface that a little differently.
Exclusive.
Motherfucker said the only superhero movie I'm looking forward to is this sick, sadistic, killing clown named the Joker. Did y'all watch that trailer? Because that shit did look fire.
No, I haven't seen the trailer.
Yeah, things in it. What's her name?
I'm gonna look it up.
Lady Gaga. She's playing.
Oh yeah.
She's playing. It's kind of like a musical, Kristen. It's like it's like a musical almost. It's like a really cool take on what they're doing with it. Definitely artsy. But once again, I don't think we're seeing a Batman. And I think, you know how fans be. Fans of stuff be. Oh, you start recording?
No, I'm still recording.
But you know how fans of stuff be, like, if they don't get to see Batman, you know, they're like, they were pissed in about the first one. Even though the first one did mad good in theaters and all that shit, and most people didn't give a fuck, the Batman fans were pissed that you didn't get any sighting of a Batman in a Joker movie, which, granted, is a little weird, but...
You think he'll be in the new one?
No, I don't think he'll be in it. I don't think that's the vibe of the director.
I mean, it's a Joker movie. It's not, the focus isn't Batman.
But it's like making a Star Wars movie and not seeing a lightsaber the entire movie.
I could see by the end of this new one them showing Batman, like
a version of him or something.
You know how at the
or
end,
like a bat signal in the sky.
They showed the Penguin or whatever in the...
Did they?
Or they showed some... You remember he was like in his cell and he was talking to someone?
Oh yeah, it was another like villain.
Yeah. It might have been Two-Face actually.
I forgot what it was. I gotta rewatch the first one, honestly.
Yeah, but I could see them revealing Batman like that.
Like maybe
a real quick sneak peek. I'm like, oh my god, we gotta wait another 4 years.
Because one thing I don't know, at least I don't remember, is where Batman even resides in this world. Like, is he... Because you know how sometimes they make it seem like Joker might be old. Because I feel like you can never tell how the age difference between Batman and Joker. Are they like close in age? Are they like far apart? Like,
yeah.
Because even when Christian Bale and Jared, what was the one?
Jared something.
What was that one that he ended up killing himself? That Joker. That everyone loves, that Christian Bale.
Yeah. Oh, Heath Ledger.
Like I feel like you couldn't really tell the age difference in those two.
Yeah.
There was just one was evil and one was not. You know, like, and I feel like you never can tell like the age difference. Like, is Joker really that much older? Because I can see them playing it like Bruce Wayne or Batman is like a little kid in this new one.
Yeah.
And he ain't even fully grown or some shit, and showing him like, oh, hey little Bruce. Hey little Bruce.
Oh my goodness. What's up?
I said, how much of the Olympics have you guys been watching?
We tried to tap in. We tried to watch on Sunday. We tried to watch the opening. We got through probably like 3/4 of it, but then definitely just passed out.
I was about to say, when did y'all fall?
Took a great nap.
I was about to say, that's some good,
phenomenal nap.
It sounded like y'all wanted to go to sleep,
bro. But to be honest, that shit is low key mad boring.
I was about to say,
it was really slow.
They're just like on a boat and everyone's just waving. I'm like,
yeah, it's the Olympics.
Yeah, that shit's boring.
Yeah, unless because there's some crazy sports in the Olympics.
Oh no, yeah, the sports.
So unless they're doing that, I could give 2 issues about anyone like their intro. They got me when Snoop was
having Snoop
carrying the torch.
Mm-hmm.
He's also been commentating and doing other stuff.
Yes,
too.
he has been.
I gotta tip my hat to Snoop.
He's such an icon.
He's a great.
If they wanted me to watch the opening, they should have had Snoop just do a concert. That should have been the opening. And he likes,
so what we get drunk.
That's who Kamala should have had. That's who
okay.
Kamala.
Realistic. Who do you think would have been a better performer that is like presidential and
J. Cole
and gives to the left and the right?
Sorry, so I don't think this might technically not even got recorded, but for those who don't know, Kamala Harris just had she had a convention, or was it she just had some sort of...
I think she just had a rally.
Yeah.
A rally.
2 nights ago or last night?
In Philly? Where was
Atlanta?
it? Atlanta.
And she had Meg Thee Stallion pull up and perform.
And the Migos. And
Quavo was there. Did Quavo perform too? Or he didn't perform? I don't know if he performed or not. I know he was there. I know he's there. I don't know if he performed.
That line was so cringe.
But
he doesn't walk it like he talks it.
She sounded a little bit like a librarian. That
was horrible.
When she said that.
Okay, I will say, it being in Atlanta, I feel Meg Thee Stallion makes more sense.
Of course, I think so.
I don't think that was a bad. See, that's the thing. I'm not from the camp that I think that was a bad choice. I like the bold, like, let's try something unconventional.
Yeah.
This day and age, Trump killed all of that.
Yeah.
The political talk, the being nice and being like this.
Being
Trump,
presidential.
Yeah, being at all presidential. When you look at the old
she's
videos,
not even from Atlanta,
she's from Houston, Texas, I think. But just in general, when you look at the old videos of like the debates with the people that Barack went against. So Barack went against? What's his name? I can't remember his name. He couldn't lift his arms.
John McCain. John McCain.
They were. The Republicans try to boo Barack. John McCain was like, no, we ain't doing that here. No.
They said that he wasn't really American. He said
he is. We ain't doing nothing. The disrespect was not tolerated on either side. It was respectful. Hey, this is my friend. We are going to... Like,
also, at John McCain's funeral, Barack Obama gave a speech.
100%. That is gone. That is dead right now. It is almost like we're enemies. We're full-blown enemies.
I would almost... solely put that on Trump.
Yes,
100%.
He's definitely brought in but the thing that sucked about it is like it'd have been one thing if he had brought that energy and maybe like a group of people latched onto it, but it's like he brought that energy and it was like low key. It almost feels like it's what everybody wanted, but everyone was afraid to do it because of now how popular that type of rhetoric and energy is.
I mean, yeah, look at how many just closeted racists exist in the United States, you know? And Trump just brings out the best of those people, you know? Like,
he makes them feel comfortable being who they are.
I'm not
because
sure
because when he speaks his truth and he says how he feels and it's hateful and it's ignorant, people resonate with that.
Yeah, shout out Penguin Products.
Shout out Penguin.
Yes, sir.
Wait, you gotta get the real Instagram handle because I tried to search it what you said last time.
That's my bad. I'll get the real Instagram.
Tune in next week. We'll have the real.
I have it. My bad.
Give us 5 minutes, actually.
But Trump has made it popular to talk like that. Hate speech is totally allowed.
Yeah, bro. He brought the Proud Boys and white supremacists speaking up when he was in office, like the insurrection, all this shit, man. Like, he just triggers that part of America that is just super toxic for anyone that is not white, in my opinion.
And the crazy thing is about bringing that kind of speech and that energy is the whole assassination attempt is a culmination of that, but it worked against him this time.
Yeah.
And he tried to I think he was expecting it to help him more than it actually is right now, because it's not. Kamala's energy.
We already forgot. We don't even care.
People don't even believe it was real. They think he faked it. Granted, recipes to the person who lost their life. There are people out there who think he faked it. Enough people to make it not feel real. Because Chris, and I guarantee you, if it was, let's say there was no doubt in it that it was actually real. Let's say it came from a person who was a Trump hater. Like, it was all the things that in place that people question. That energy behind that Trump assassination probably would still be going on right now. But because of just the way it went down,
he's Republican, he's Democratic, what is it?
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I'm scared to see how these next few months play out.
I think they're gonna be all in favor of Kamala, honestly.
I think that I have a lot of faith in her. I have a lot of faith in America that we will rally behind somebody that has a brain. And I mean, it's like the devil you know, the devil you don't know. Because like, we don't know what Kamala brings. We don't know what she will actually, because Trump said he would do a lot of stuff and then come down to it. Like, he loves to talk about the border, but also failed to pass laws to change the situation because the worse the border is for Trump, the better it looks for him, especially running now, right? Like, there's still work to be done, and it's like, what will Kamala actually do? Like less about the exact policies, but like, will the policies get carried out?
And the policies all, I think, are important to like the legit voter and to the legit interested. But for the optics, Trump was never big on policies. He was just big on making Biden look incompetent.
Yeah.
He was just
wow, yeah.
That's really what it was.
That's his whole bit.
Yeah.
It was
No,
never.
100%.
No one ever. I feel like no one ever
100%.
came away was like, "Oh yeah, Trump's gonna do this and he's gonna
Yeah.
do that." It was more or less he was really good at making Biden look like an idiot.
Yeah.
and he can't do that with Kamala.
That was his whole
Well,
thing.
no, I mean, what he's attempting to do is he said that she's not smart. He said that she has a low IQ. He said that she's not black.
doesn't work.
That she's claiming
It's
that
not
she's
working.
black, but she's not. That she was Indian.
That's not gonna work.
And what else is he claiming? Oh, like she has a crazy laugh. Like these are his talking points to attack her now.
And you're saying it doesn't work, Sin, but I guarantee
There's
you
so
there's so many
stupid-
people that are just laughing and just willing to ride for him because they think that they're just in love with his character.
I think those people exist 1,000,000%. Now, are there more of those people
Possibly.
that will vote than the people that will vote for Kamala? I don't think so. Personally, I don't think so.
I think that I have to believe that there's more positive people, and I think that Trump at his core, if you are able to look at him without like parties involved, without anything involved, just look at him as a human being and like how he leads the country. Does the country feel good when he's in office? Does the country feel like we're together, like we could agree on anything?
No, unfortunately, no. I wish Trump did. I wish Trump did bring that kind of energy because it would make it. I think it would bring a lot of like there would be positives behind Trump,
Like unity.
yeah, because of his beginnings, him being in the reality TV show and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I feel
mean-
like if he did come with almost not to compare, but not Barack energy, but just like a level of like, hey, I know we have different opinions, but
Yeah.
if he came from a level of,
But there was never that. There's fine people on both sides after mass shootings.
and it's just like, dude, the way you have people eating out of your hand, if you did provide that level of like energy, you actually could win over probably a lot more people.
Yeah.
But you just continue to sound like a racist prick, even
I
if
mean,
you aren't.
But the reality is that energy comes from a place of, this guy has been a billionaire in his lifetime. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say he is now.
Billionaire? I don't know about billionaire.
Was he not?
I don't know.
Well, that's the gag, is a lot of people always say that he's like such a great politician, but if you actually pay attention, watch any documentaries, actually speak to somebody who has worked for Donald Trump, and they will mostly tell you that he scammed them, that either he said that he would pay for the work and never did. Like there's tons of contractors that have never been paid by him.
Forbes estimated his wealth for decades and estimates it was $5.2 billion as of July 2024, with Trump making higher claims. But the reality is, the man's made a lot of money in his lifetime.
But he also lied on his tax return. Like, what is the real truth?
And that's the thing, is that I wasn't done with my thought. It's the reality is that he's a good businessman, but he's also a criminal. Like this guy literally faced so many crimes against him, got convicted, and still running for president. But it just speaks to how important money is in this country, that it can literally buy anything, probably anything in the world, honestly.
Hey, I'll say this: one thing it can't buy. When I was in Vegas,
Can't buy my vote.
When I was in Vegas, there's a Trump Tower down there, and I was in an Uber and we were driving by it, and we're looking at the building because the building's crazy. It's tall and it's all gold. It literally looks like a gold bar.
I've seen it
in the middle of the sky.
Yeah.
And then the dude tells us who's driving is like, yo, that's one of the only hotels out here that size that does not have a casino in it. They did not grant them, all the casinos banded together and didn't let Trump Tower get a gambling license. So it's only a hotel.
That's crazy.
It's fucking crazy. I was like, damn, that's I was like, I thought that was super weird, but at the same time, like,
they were like, no, you can't get in on this.
Nah, we don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
We don't fuck with you.
I think because he has damaged communities, because he would build places, have people literally get out there, work hard, and then not pay them. It's like, you can be a billionaire on paper, but like, are you really?
Yeah.
Like, also, did you pay these people to say this? Like, I don't know. I just don't believe. I just feel like he's such a scumball that there's 0% of him that he speaks that I would believe.
And that's a group of other wealthy men, I imagine, or just wealthy families, maybe. I don't know how each of the other hotels get down, but just wealthy families or wealthy groups that was like, nah, we don't want to play with you. We know everything you're about, and we don't want any of that here. So you look at that building, and you would think like every other hotel, it has a casino on the bottom floor. It does not.
At the end of the day, man, I just hope that whatever happens in the next few months brings us together and doesn't divide us further.
And the way they count it down, because it's only 103 days.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Counting it down like that is actually wild.
Crazy. Because you say a few months. They say it's only 103 days.
I mean, that is a few.
That's what I mean, though. We take a few months. It's like, damn, a few months is only 103 days. Yeah, that's right around the fucking corner.
It's on my birthday. Oof. That's crazy for me. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to be happy.
I wonder. My biggest thing about it is I wonder with the new generation, because I got to see it firsthand, because the first time I was able to vote was for a black president. I wonder how the new generation will take to this year of voting, just because like I still have the photos on my phone of like those little stickers, and everyone had put on this shirt, and it was like, I voted when Barack ran the first time, and it was like a thing, like the way it took over socially.
Yeah.
And we might have talked about this on the last episode. I feel a lot of this newer generation is all talk. You see them in the comments, but they do not show up. They don't. I
feel like they'll show up.
I'm hoping they do. But at the same time, I wonder if they'll show up for anybody, whether it's Trump or Kamala. Because you look at a lot of youth nowadays, they're influenced by Trump. They are.
I don't know. I don't see that. The youth that I see is even saying, like, we're holding Kamala up to the standard that we want a ceasefire. So, like, are you working towards that, or are you just like supplying the IDF with bombs? Like, and I see them saying that. So, but I still do think that we will, as a country, rally behind Kamala, and it will be great. And I've said this before. I think the only thing to like heal our nation is to like rally behind black women specifically, and like she is everything that we need. Like, if we could support Kamala, I think that it would heal our nation. It would begin like the birth of something good. It could create a space so that we could all just like support her for like, I don't know.
I'll say this: there's a benefit if she is a solid candidate. Is a benefit as far as she can run. Essentially, we can have almost like a cheat year, because Biden was 4 and she can run twice, so we can almost have like legit, what is that? 12 years of just like the Democratic space without.
I mean, the reality is that I think if she does get elected, she's opening the door for women to run.
Oh, there's definitely going to be she'll. I can see her 100% running against him. If she wins, I can see them getting Trump the fuck out of here and finding a female to run against her.
Yeah, I mean, if we have Trump, he's saying that this is the last election.
I would imagine.
I heard him saying that because he's trying to get the Christians to come out and vote
because he wants to become a dictator.
And he said something like, "Hey, you only have to come out and vote this one time."
Yeah, like
crazy.
What are you talking about?
He's really it's crazy.
Yeah, but if he does win, it's 4 years and that's it. He can't run again. So.
Yeah, but he could stack the judges. He could do. Well, did you see actually that they put a 18-year term limit on Supreme Court justices?
Oh, they have it. So there's now a term limit.
Yeah. Okay. So before it was lifetime. Yeah. Now it's 18 years, which is still basically a lifetime once you're like old enough and tenured enough to be.
So
a judge.
The people that are there longer than 18 years, do they have to leave?
From now on, yeah.
From now on. So do the rest of them have lifetime?
Like, is it like proactive? I don't know.
I would imagine the current people, because they're probably
can't take that away from me.
Yeah, you can't take it away from me. But
I think it should be.
You can't take it away from me.
But anyone who comes on after me, because they stay on forever, low key, which is wild.
That is absolutely crazy.
That you have that kind
of
power.
Bro, go home.
But that's why it's so dangerous, because it's like you could do a lot of damage in 4 years.
Yeah, you definitely can.
And in the meantime, people's
point is insane.
Specifically of that type of power, because a lifetime appointment of like a cashier at McDonald's, like you're good, like you can have that forever, dude. If you want,
I could see 20 years tops being realistic.
If you want to work at GameStop forever, I'm cool with a lifetime appointment at GameStop. Fine. If you want to be on a geek squad,
I don't even think GameStop's about to not be around anymore.
It might not be. You're not wrong with that.
Yeah.
But if you want to be on a geek squad for the rest of your life, bro, go right ahead. But yeah, Supreme Court, I'm sorry. You can't. We gotta reevaluate you every like 6-7 years.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I think
a reevaluation should be in order.
Mental, all
Let's
that
check
stuff.
you out.
For like anybody who works in the government.
Run a mile.
Yeah.
Get to work.
Do 20 push-ups real quick.
Drop and give me 50.
That's so
Drop
funny.
and give me 50. Imagine if all the Supreme Court was just ripped.
Wow.
If they were ripped, that'd be pretty cool.
They could just like fight crime if they wanted to.
Yeah. Or if they had superpowers, honestly. If it was like
X-Men.
or Justice League. They were like the Justice League.
Can we talk about... Do you remember the black superhero that... Static Shock, bro. He used to ride on a trash can lid. You remember Static Shock?
The disrespect, dude.
It was disrespect. Honestly, now that I look back on
I've been on this little tangent just recently just because I've just noticed just a lack of just diversity and like...
Did you peep that though?
Well, because they recently, I don't know if you saw, they at the Comic-Con, they showed that Dr. Doom is getting played by Robert Downey Jr.
Yes.
They did the reveal. He took off the mask. The dude who's been playing Iron Man for the past decade is now playing a villain as far as playing Dr. Doom. And people were pissed because they're like, Marvel, what the fuck? You got rid of
playing two
main,
just two Marvel characters is
main
insane.
people too.
It's insane.
But y'all got rid of Bro for the whole
Kane.
Yeah, they got rid of Kane. What's his name? Who was playing? Who's the actor who was in Kane?
Yeah, wow. I'm blanking on his name.
Marvel.
The guy that ran away from the white girl. Big guy. He was in
In what movie? What movie were we talking about?
What is his name?
He was in Creed 3. He was in
What
Creed.
is his name, bro?
Let me see. Creed.
You have it. you got it in the search bar.
3. Oh, you saw it in there? No. Jonathan Majors.
Oh my God, Jonathan Majors. Jesus.
So yeah.
Yeah, they got rid of his character.
They got rid of his character.
Who's Kane though? Like I don't even know who that is.
He's like a villain essentially. Okay. And so
Dr. Doom is way cooler though.
Dr. Doom is super cool, I will say. But I think that's the thing that they switched up because Jonathan Majors was supposed to be the main villain for all these movies that were about to be released, not Dr. Doom.
And
that
because
sucks,
they got rid of Jonathan Majors'
that honestly
character,
sucks, bro.
And Kane, they had to rewrite everything and re-script everything. So
I feel bad for
in.
Jonathan.
And the whole issue that they're saying is that when you look into Robert Downey Jr.'s past, it's mad sketchy. He got caught with drugs, guns, jail time, this and that.
For sure.
Jonathan Majors has this one issue.
Yeah, you want to forgive him, but not him. Why is that?
What's the issue? Why can't you forgive, bro? And I understand people's beef with it. I don't really understand why Disney can't stand by, dude. I don't know where Disney loses an audience. Honestly, if Disney still had Jonathan Majors employed right now, and it was just like, hey, we got to just wait till it cools off and maybe release these movies. Shoot these movies 2 years from now, start shooting now or something. I don't think people would have given it 2 fucks right now. Honestly, they looked at it. Bro was running away from her when you look at the video. He was not even trying to touch her or anything like that.
Yeah, that video is crazy.
I don't know about the video, but I just think in general, if you're gonna forgive one person, you need to forgive all of them.
I agree,
and that's it.
Yeah,
I agree.
That's real.
I agree. But aside from that, T, you bringing up, all right, so you have this character, Static Shock. If you guys aren't familiar, Google it. Comic book character. I think he's from DC. I'm not sure. Is he from Marvel? I don't know. But for some reason, they tend to do.
I don't think he was affiliated with anything. DC.
DC. Okay. They tend to do characters with any ethnicity other than white, like dirty to a degree.
Kristen, Static Shock would either ride on like the sewer, like the manhole covers.
He had electricity powers.
He would either ride on that or like a trash can lid.
That was his vehicle of choice.
Wow, not
a sewer lid or a trash can lid.
It's kind of poetic,
I guess, to a degree, but
trash man.
Just in general, though, it seems like for whatever reason we can't. I guess maybe I should be excited that they're doing Captain America as a black dude now, with the whole Captain Falcon movie, but he don't have no superpowers though. So I don't know.
Just a regular dude.
This is a regular dude in a suit. So
strong black man.
Strong black man in a suit. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But casting Robert Downey Jr. as a villain after he's been playing the superhero for the last decade is extremely weird to me. I don't know how they.
That's weird.
I don't know how they get off on doing that.
Yeah. And I bet he's gonna get the bag for that.
He's
too.
probably getting the major
Doctor
bag.
Doom.
He's getting the major bag.
I'm tapping in. I'm watching that shit. I fuck with Robert Downey.
That's the issue. I fuck with bro.
Yeah, no.
I know he's gonna kill that shit.
Yeah, high key.
I know he's gonna kill that shit. That's why I'm like confused, but at the same time I'm like, damn.
Like
I want to watch that.
When he pulled the mask off and he was like presented it, I was like, okay.
And there's some douche in the crowd who right before he pulls the mask off is like, Jared Leto.
yeah. Like trying to guess it, Jared Leto.
He was like, Jared Leto. Dumbass. You probably feel like a dumbass.
Shut up.
Shut up. This dude didn't even know. He was like, oh yeah, he's probably talking to that dude was probably annoying as fuck to be around that whole trip before that happened. He's probably like, yeah, I know. Yo, dude, guess what? Jared Leto, I seen in the message boards, Jared Leto's gonna be playing.
And imagine that video popping off and then all your homies just roasting you because you could just hear your voice.
Like,
wrong. Shut your ass up.
He thought he knew that shit.
Yeah, his credibility's gone.
Gone on the internet and everything.
Oh man,
hell yeah, dude is sauce, man. It'd have been crazy though if it was Jared Leto.
Yeah.
I know,
that would have been a different story.
Yeah, I know, right? If it was Jared Leto,
he would have been on the socials for sure.
Yeah, I know,
bragging about that shit.
I told you it was Jared.
I was at the audition.
I auditioned right after him.
Crazy, man.
Oh shit. Shit.
Did you hear about R. Kelly trying to ask the Supreme Court to overturn the ruling?
I mean, what else is he gonna do in jail? Other than,
try to get out.
Yeah, try to get out. He ain't get his.
So I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
And it was a while. It had been a while.
And when you pay your lawyers like that, your lawyers are just working for you like that.
Yeah,
that's what they do. They just try to find the loopholes.
Stop.
They try to litigate and just try to until you can get out type shit.
That's all your lawyers do. That's what literally.
Just try a new angle. Try a new angle.
Tory Lane's lawyers are doing the same exact thing.
Yeah.
This nigga is in jail. Got found guilty. Is in jail, and his lawyers are still. They just had to turn down some shit, or about to. He's pleading, contesting some shit about that.
That's crazy.
This motherfucker is getting 10 years, which is like I think like 7 with good time, good time, whatever. And then deported.
That's a lot of days.
And then deported. That right there is a lot of days.
Deported is crazy.
When is Tory out? Like 2028, 25?
Probably longer. Yeah, like 2030, I think.
No way.
Yeah. I think
no way.
I think he'd be out.
He had a 10-year sentence.
He got a 10-year sentence, and so with
he was convicted in 2022.
2022.
Sheesh.
So I think
that's crazy because I remember seeing posts from Meg Thee Stallion that day, and then later when we come to find out, like with the photos from the helicopter.
I don't even want to get into this
crazy.
I
don't think any of us want to get into it.
Yeah. That was just such a crazy story.
But we've been experiencing that since COVID, which is crazy.
Yeah, and he will be in jail for an extremely long time.
I'm not gonna lie to you though. That prison tape.
Yeah. I mean,
pause.
I don't know. I know, right? What prison tape you watching?
No, the prison tape of that song.
So yeah, 2 weeks ago, Tory released an audio. No, a week ago, Tory released audio saying, he figured out how to record from jail, and he had some music coming last Friday.
I wish I never met you.
So he released it all like in singles. So
I only saw this one. There's more.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Is it available on streaming?
Yeah, they're all available on streaming. If you go to Tory Lane's page and just look at his singles, they're all like, yeah. See.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, the best one is "I Wish I Never Met You."
That song is a bop, man.
The other ones are cool. I don't know how he figured out how to record from prison, but they do sound really good quality, like he's recording in the studio. I don't know how he figured that out. Kudos to him, but
he's got to have some technology in there, like
there's no way he's recording that over the
voice
prison
memo?
phone. He's definitely not recording it over a prison phone.
He might be airdropping a voice memo to a producer or something, like through the glass. Like you record, you have an iPhone. Maybe you record in the voice notes.
I don't know how.
Airdrop it through the glass.
But regardless, you still would be recording it on the phone, right?
Or you could have like a mic, like a little cord mic or something.
I don't know. It just sounds like the quality sounds.
Yeah, it sounds great.
It sounds like
phenomenal.
Yes, it sounds like he's in the studio. That's why I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, how's he doing this?
Plot twist, they're just letting him out to go to the studio.
To the studio, right? Yeah.
All right, sorry, come on.
Because if they're not, let's say they're not letting him out.
Get in the studio.
And this music comes out, I can see them tearing his room up the next day. For sure.
I mean, I don't know. I think the more money you have, the more freedom you can get. Like,
do you think he's getting money off this?
Off the tapes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some sort of way. I'm sure there's some way for him to realistically divert money into his accounts, into his checks. I think the way it's getting released is that's why, because he's in jail. So they release
Are you not allowed to make money while you're in jail?
I'm not. No, I think
I'm sure there's a loophole. You could put in like
that money's
LLC
just put
something.
on like hold or frozen. It's just frozen assets essentially. You can't like spend it to that degree, but you gotta be able to make money while you're in jail. Like,
damn, if you couldn't, that would be crazy.
I wonder, because there's a lot of people who are like have forms of income but are locked up, whether it's a book out,
right,
a fucking movie out.
I feel like you should be able to.
Let's see what it's weird because now with all this AI shit taking over, when you ask Google questions now,
the AI will tell you.
The AI tells you.
Yes, prisoners can earn money while in prison, but it's usually not much. In the federal prison system, most inmates work in support and maintenance.
No, but not like prison labor.
From music.
Come on, AI.
Federal inmates are not allowed to run a business. Royalties are usually considered passive income, so of course,
they can receive that. So they can receive royalties. Interesting. So, I'm sure they have a way to finesse it, bro.
He has to.
Yeah.
Realistically, you think about it.
Why would you put it out?
Yeah, there'd be no reason to. And on top of that, regardless of that, his old music is still, people are probably still listening to that shit. Same with like R. Kelly and fucking whoever.
Honestly, man.
R. Kelly really fucks things up for me.
That whole situation is just horrible.
Which is crazy because yes, it does, but you know, there's probably people out there who listen to this nigga's music every fucking day, like it never happened, or like they can totally disconnect or disassociate themselves from it.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't. There's a level of me that absolutely cannot separate the art from the artist, like especially in his circumstance, like R. Kelly, dog. You had people locked up in your house.
I feel you. It's honestly, it's shit like that when I see it from an artist who's made such amazing music and created such amazing stuff, that it scares me when you see it trending with those type of artists, like who are like up here with their creativity. They tend to be something like, they always tend to be into some fuck shit. They always tend to be into some fucking crazy shit.
Well, I think when you are super artistic, when you do things that you're really proud of, I see how it could be like Kanye. He's obviously a genius, a creative genius. But like it's no longer just genius, it's ego. And ego is crazy. Is insane, actually. Like when you have an unchecked ego.
See, yeah, Kanye, I definitely think with him, his ego is.
But I think that happens with a lot of artists. Dude, like you start to transcend.
Man, seeing Kanye over the years has been crazy. If you look back on all the stuff that's happened.
But see, with artists like R. Kelly, I don't think his ego is the same because he was trying to be low key with his creepiness. It wasn't like he was in the public eye. It wasn't like he was.
But think about how big he was. At some point, he was at the top. So at the top, I think that's when you go crazy. Whether Drake's top is way higher or other people's is way higher, to him, he was at the top. He could do whatever he wanted, untouched.
Of course. But at the same time, I do think R. Kelly probably always had been creepy, but got comfortable with it at the top because he can go unchecked. He had 100%. The money to pay people to be quiet and live that life.
Yeah.
And that's what I think it'd be for a lot of these other creeps out there who be creative geniuses to whatever degree, whether it's within graphic design or computer design or whatever it is. These motherfuckers out here, some of the most creative people, be the creepiest motherfuckers out here who into the worst shit. And it comes out because their life is under a different type of microscope.
Yeah.
And so we see it from, a lot of times.
And when you have access to anything that you want, I feel like perversion and like can run rampant if that's like what you're interested in. Like it's limitless now with a bag of cash.
For real. And just your cachet.
Are we talking about R. Kelly or Kanye? Because I'm thinking Kanye didn't really hide it.
Well, here's the thing.
He said it. Look at the way his new wife walks around.
Yeah.
I'll say this. Here's the thing with it is not even necessarily talking about R. Kelly or Kanye, but just noticing how a lot of times with those people, those creative geniuses, the commonality be that weird
thing that the average.
Do you think Elon's weird like that? For you, boy?
If that came out tomorrow, would either of you be surprised?
I mean, no, because didn't
X... And that's what I mean right there.
Wasn't X promoting, like, pornography?
I don't remember. Oh, we mean like Twitter? Oh, Twitter?
Yeah.
I mean, Twitter was doing that when he bought it. Twitter was already had porn on it. So it wasn't even that it was promoting it. It was just that he was saying... He said it released officially that it was allowed as long as it's properly labeled, essentially. But it was... Porn has always been on Twitter. Low-key. But like I said though, if y'all found out tomorrow something crazy about him that he did in the past or some shit, would either of you be surprised?
No, 0%.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. You'd be like, oh no, that makes sense this whole time. I knew it.
Elon, you think? I don't think.
I feel like I would be like,
not
oh well.
That I think.
Interesting to find out what his thing was.
I would honestly just be more upset about it that it actually is true, more than like, oh, like fuck, why, like. No, because it don't
really.
Nowadays with these dudes, if
you think Steve Jobs?
No, I don't. But
which could be why he's dead. No,
that's why. No, but Zuckerberg, come on now.
Yeah.
If something tomorrow,
he's giving spineless.
If you just found out something tomorrow, if you just found out he was just into some weird,
100%,
you would not be surprised.
I doubt it. No.
You would look. You look at.
He seems like one of those people that would get in one of those like latex suits.
Yeah.
The ones that they suck all the air out
and
of?
Like kill people.
Nah, the ones that they suck all the air out of.
Oh, and you just like you're in a little Ziploc.
You're in a Ziploc, and they just rub your fucking private parts.
Wait, what?
That's what they do. Yeah, when you're in those Ziploc things, the all black joints, they just rub your private parts. Just rub
Not
your
the
groin.
Ziploc joint.
That's what they do. No shit.
That's insanity.
This is crazy. Yeah, no. I mean, honestly, that's really what be like. That's why it's interesting when you see like how Kendrick gets at Drake, because Drake isn't. He's very open with his communication of the world. So it made what Kendrick targeted on Not Like Us very accessible as far as all the pedophile, talk. It was very much out there. None of that stuff was hidden. None of that stuff was stuff that Kendrick had to
I'm just imagining
search.
Kendrick at the Democratic National Convention. It just comes out, they Not Like Us. What do you think America would do?
I think Kendrick's done promoting it.
See,
but theoretically, if that happened,
he should have came out and been like, "Don't vote for Trump. Don't vote for Trump. Don't vote for Trump."
Damn. Yeah, that would win the vote.
That would hit right there.
100%.
You need to call the team.
Don't vote for Trump. Don't vote for and have. I mean, if Kamala could rap and really do like a verse, like this. Do the second verse.
I don't want to see my president spit bars.
If she could spit like how Kendrick did the second verse and Not Like Us, because that's when he went in on that song.
She needs to rap battle Trump. That's how we solve this.
Honestly, it'd have been cool to see just like a physical fight between Trump and Biden, like them actually like box in a ring.
Not a physical fight.
No.
They actually box, like how all the
YouTubers and shit fall off the bike
because his foot got.
He didn't unclip it. I've been there.
That's my issue.
I've been there.
You know that. You know how easy
I get it.
I
get it. I get it. Not smooth though.
And that's all I seen in the comments under there was people defending because other people understood, and people were like, "Oh, you never rode that type of bike before. You clearly have never rode that. That's how easy it is to do that shit."
No, yeah, for sure.
But most people,
I definitely ate shit on my bike.
Average
like
person
the first week I had it
doesn't know.
For 100%, bro. You just riding. You slow down. You're not thinking about it. You're like, oh, and then you just tip over. It's literally the dumbest thing.
You just got mad cameras on you.
Oh
shit, that's so funny. What else is going on? Real quick, I just want to do a count. I've been doing a count of the
So Olympic medal count. We were getting smoked, honestly. We're in 7th place right now.
Oof.
Damn, China with the most?
China has the most gold.
America's going to hate that.
We have the most medals with 30, but...
Yeah, but we also had a boat full of people.
Well, we probably are in a majority of the sports, I would imagine. But, yeah, United States has 30 medals, 12 bronze, 13 silver, 5 gold. China has 9 gold.
They're turning it up.
7 silver, 3 bronze with 19. So they're pretty lit. South Korea's got more gold than us.
France is doing their thing too.
France is doing their thing.
France at 2, Japan at 3.
I've seen nothing but swimming and gymnastics. I haven't seen any of the running.
Yeah.
When's the running? Have you seen any?
I think it's coming soon.
Okay, so is that what it is? It hasn't been on?
Because it's on for 3 weeks.
It's on for 3. Okay. So maybe it just hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
Because if I missed the running, I want to see.
No, we would have definitely known.
I feel like
we're not going to miss Sha'Carri running it and winning.
And smoking a blunt right after.
She smoked a blunt?
Yeah.
America has the fastest man and woman on earth.
I'm just joking. Cause she
starts on Friday.
She got eliminated, or she wasn't able to run last time because she
got high.
She got caught with weed in her system.
Stupid.
Bro, we got...
Y'all didn't watch that shit?
Not her stupid. The system's stupid.
Men's decathlon, the hammer throw, got shot put.
Did y'all watch
high jump?
That
this is all
Netflix documentary Sprint? Y'all should watch that. It's really good. You didn't watch any of it?
Wait. Did you watch that movie?
Race.
It's about race.
It's about the Olympics and track and field.
Back in the day.
Well, track.
Okay, so this movie Race that you guys watched is not what I'm talking about. This does look like it was good though. Y'all watched this? Y'all enjoyed it?
Yeah, it was
really good.
Who was it?
It's about Jesse Owens.
Jesse Owens?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a Netflix documentary that just came out about the people who are running in this year's Olympics, the people who are running for our team. So it talks about Sha'Carri.
Hell yeah.
It talks about Noah. It also talks about the people who America is going against. So it talks about, because we got real smoke with the Jamaican team and shit. So and also the guy running the guy running from Paris is crazy good. But yeah, honestly,
I'm gonna watch it.
It's really good. One is really good because the sports hip hop is so, I don't want to say traditional, but when you guys watch it and y'all hear the songs they use, because one, they can't be violent or anything like that.
Right.
2, they gotta be empowering songs, because it's like a sports rap song.
Is there any Kanye?
No. Honestly, the only song I think that should have gone in there that they didn't. I don't think they did put in there is Fiend. They should have put Fiend somewhere in there.
I could see Power in there, like an instrumental.
Yeah, they could use Power for sure.
Yeah, that's not...
Actually, no. I don't know why I'm like seeing scenes of the documentary with that song playing in my back of my head now. Like,
that's a great song.
Even though I know it's not in that doc now.
Yeah, for sure.
But like the music is like that super cheesy hip hop with a powerful beat. Yeah, it's a really cool thing. The doc just watching all of them, how they prepare for running.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out.
You got to just run fast
as hell.
It's crazy just to think about.
Run
fast. You gotta be fast as hell, dude. And dude's just trying to break Usain Bolt's records and shit. And they're just interviewing Usain.
You gotta have the best shoe, the best condition of your body, the best hydration.
Can you imagine doing an interview for a documentary and they're interviewing you about a dude who's trying to break your record? They're just interviewing Usain Bolt.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he's just gotta talk nice about the dude. And he's like, yeah, he's good. He's good.
I wonder if anyone... Do you think it's gonna get broken?
Nah, I don't think. Usain Bolt was taller than him.
Granted, I know that might not matter, but
I mean, it could. The stride of longer leg.
Yeah, I think that's why he's not breaking his record personally. Also, just in general, like I think starting from jump, learning how to run barefoot just gives you an advantage, and that's how it is in Jamaica and Africa and those other countries.
I also think that having a last name like Bolt.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I think that also contributes to your speed.
For sure.
It adds horsepower for sure.
What about Lyles? No? Noah Lyles?
Noah Lyles? What about him?
That's not a fast name?
No.
Nah. You saying Bolt? I'm bolting.
And I'm Husseinin. I'm Hussein.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm enjoying the Olympics though. We watched women's gymnastics.
It's pretty cool. Women's gymnastics is always insane to me personally.
Yeah.
Props to them. They're just so talented. I don't know how they. I mean, granted, I know the little bit like mistakes and stuff like that they make or whatever, but other than that, like, wouldn't it be just perfect one after the next? Like, I don't know how the hell they judge.
I want to watch the rings thing.
Those be China. That's where China's killing it at. China's
the rings.
Yeah. Where's the two rings?
Yeah.
China's smoking. Do you look at the Chinese dude who's doing it is ridiculous because. When we were in Vegas, we just had it on nonstop, and it's all. I guess it's all.
I was gonna ask if you watched it while you're out there.
Yeah,
I feel like being in Vegas during the Olympics sounds fun.
We could have bet
like
on
good spirits.
We could have bet on them.
Oh, that's interesting.
But I wasn't. I don't watch enough of this type of sport. These type of sports to bet on. Even though these sports I think are a little more straightforward. You're like, all right, but everybody's the best from their respective country.
Yeah.
With the swimming, the dudes were like hundreds of a seconds apart.
Yeah, I saw that. That was crazy.
I was like, damn.
I was like, damn, everyone's really nice.
Yeah, to be able to swim that fast. And honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. It made me feel a type of way when that dude transitioned into a female and then started smoking all those women. Like in the female swim, because I was like, damn, dudes are like clearly like physically just like when you look at the time difference between the women's and the men's, they were a whole like 10 to 15 seconds apart in the 100 meter. Men were like coming in at like 40 some seconds, women were coming in at like 50 some 60 some seconds. And then it reminded me of that dude who was like ranked 500th in the world.
Yeah.
And then he transitioned into a woman and then started breaking all the women's records and stuff like that. And I was like, damn, like, because you think of when you see them in swimming, how much strength it is in, like, it's insane, like how fast they are able to swim. And they're still compared to a fish or a shark or some shit, still slow as fuck. Because if there was a shark in that water. Yeah,
shark's still murking you.
Yeah.
You could swim as fast as you want, but it's going to get you.
For sure. It's fucking crazy, though.
Yeah, no, the Olympics are cool to watch, man. I'm excited to see the biking.
What do they have in the biking? What is it? Like
cycling, I should say.
Is that like distance or speed? That's the one where they go in a circle, right? And they have like the sharp helmets and shit.
I'm pretty sure they do a distance.
They do a distance one too, right?
Like on flat land, like
or just
streets?
like terrain, like outside.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
I seen the shooting. I didn't realize they had a shooting one.
Wait, that was sick.
I
want to do that.
Apparently, the United States was really bad.
I wouldn't be surprised. It looks
very
like
interesting that we do terrible, but we love to have guns here.
That's because we need that. He probably went there with like a fucking was it a Glock that had like a switch on it? It was like,
I don't know how to shoot it, but I keep it on me.
He went there with a Glock with a switch on it. It was like
that's
he spun the block and he was like, oh, nah,
just all the way up the ceiling.
Yeah, dude.
August 4th is cycling.
Yeah, they'd go outside, right, on the road.
Oh wait,
I'm pretty sure.
August 3rd is the men's. August 4th is the women.
On the weekend, this weekend. I'm definitely gonna.
So is it Korea? I think it's South Korea who was like Kim at Paris. The internet is in love with South Korean's record-breaking Olympic shooter, and they wear like crazy glasses.
Those glasses
shit.
are hard.
Yeah,
she looked like a video game character.
It's supposed to increase their what does the cameras have that puts the blur behind? It's supposed to increase your depth of field. Yeah, that's what it said it's supposed to do. I think something like that.
That's cool.
So it helps you focus better on the further.
That's hard.
On the it helps your eye focus better on the.
Hell yeah! It's like when you're in the eye test.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So it closes off one eye.
Chew.
But I wonder if it's
allergies.
One thing that I always wonder with the Olympics is how much money they were making, and now I finally seen the other day like Americans really don't make that much money from like winning Olympic medals itself.
I don't think they're in it for the money.
Yeah, but you still gotta live, and to compete, you got to give it your all nowadays.
But think about how many endorsements you would get.
No, of
course.
I
think that's why like Flavor Flav was donating to the women's polo or the underwater. What is it called?
Yeah, I think it was a women's polo team. Was it women's water polo?
Yeah, I think so.
I seen that. He donated.
Water polo is a crazy sport. Bro.
Yeah, so he's sponsoring them in the Olympics.
That is very difficult.
Yeah, water polo is women's water polo team. But at the same time, is it because he just likes watching women in bikinis?
I don't think so. I think that he just wanted to help them out.
That is the most randomest sport.
Yeah, but because they're probably underfunded. So he was like, why would you go support the gymnastics team? Like all we do is pour money into that.
Underfunded with the big bottoms.
I'm so sick of you.
But you can't even see it. They're underwater.
Yeah.
It's
just
true.
like the top.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true. But yeah, he donated to the water polo team. Other than that though, like I seen that the countries that don't win a lot of medals, they actually get paid crazy bread for their medals.
Oh, really?
We get paid not as much because we don't win. We win so many medals.
To be expected.
Yeah, so to win a gold medal, still you're only getting like 50K low key.
Damn. I mean, 50K though.
Yeah, you was already like, you was already like, yeah.
And bragging rights.
That's really where it's at, is in bragging rights.
I'm sick.
I'm an Olympic athlete. Gold-winning Olympic athlete.
I'm going to take that. Honestly, I would take my gold medal and put it on a legit chain. Like a belt.
Oh, yeah, I'm wearing that.
Every day.
Not, because it comes on like a ribbon.
Yeah,
I would keep it like that.
That would be tough.
Oh, you would keep it on the ribbon?
Yeah.
Nah.
I'm liking that.
I would put it on.
Or you get a chain that looks like a ribbon, but it's like.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. So the link is like, that'd be tough. Because then I'm wearing my joint. Yeah, like like a chain type shit, like a rapper. Noah Lyles got to do that. You seen him? In the preliminaries, he was like pulling out fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Who?
Noah Lyles, the USA men's, the dude who's like representing us for men's in the racing. Before he started the preliminary races, he was pulling out these like rare Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Really?
Yeah, he's pulling them out of it because how they wear like a onesie, like a leotard joint when they race. He was like pulling it out of his pocket, like what's the white eyes blue dragon joint? He pulled it out before he won the race. You see him pulling out? Yeah, see? He's pulling out rare Pokemon cards before. I mean, rare Yu-Gi-Oh cards. That's
funny.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking funny. So I fuck with him. I fuck with his energy because it's like it's very much of the times as far as like the.
And I like that about the Olympics is that you can come as you are. Like I'm sure that there's some level of you have to wear a uniform, but people still. I seen this one female gymnast, bro. She had long nails on. And she was doing the bars where you're like flipping on the bars.
That shit's so scary.
I was like, how are you gonna have long nails and do that?
Long nails.
But she's like, Kristen said that apparently it doesn't bother her.
Oh, it doesn't.
Yeah, she said she had her nails a little longer, and her coach yelled at her, but she said that it doesn't matter to her.
I mean, hey, if she comes away with a medal, then I'm like, all right, you stood on business. But if you don't, then I'm gonna need you. Me as your coach. I'm gonna need to see.
I'm gonna need you to take those nails.
I'm gonna see you perform with those nails on, and get some medals if they don't bother you. Because otherwise I don't believe you.
Yeah.
Take those nails off if I'm your coach personally. But hey, teach their own. Like,
yeah.
To each their own, because like also though I noticed on like the men's gymnastics team, it was crazy. Like there was one, it was like the array of like variety of people. Like some of them are like crazy ripped, some of them are like super skinny and like just like fit but not like super ripped, but can still do all those crazy ass gymnastic things. It's like insane. That straddle one is always like weird.
It's either probably one or the other, right? Like you're either a very large person that needs to have a lot of muscle to like control your body like that, or you're someone that's very small and light and you can just, flip around.
Rip around, dude. It's fucking crazy.
Flip around, do shit.
That's what I felt like though, because when I was in Vegas, I went to go see a Cirque du Soleil show.
Nice.
And
that's sick.
I felt like it was just the show just felt like it was a bunch of retired Olympians. The way they were like moving around the stage. And
was there any
around.
tigers?
Nah, there's no animals in Cirque du Soleil. I think it's illegal now to have any animals in circuses in America, right? I thought it was. I don't.
So what you're saying is we gotta go to Cabo,
because Barnum and Bailey ain't a thing anymore, right?
I have no idea.
What is that?
Barnum and Bailey was a circus.
Oh, I'm not familiar.
Did you ever go to the circus when you were younger? Kristen?
No.
Yeah.
I've been to a circus.
I've been like
I've been
once.
to the circus.
To a circus. You went to a circus.
A little pop-up, some shit,
You was a kid?
Yeah.
And they had like animals?
I've also been to one in Vegas, but there was no animals.
Yeah, I think it's illegal to have caged animals and shit now, like that, and tour them around the country and shit.
Good.
I think that's illegal.
Like a tiger would be crazy.
Yeah, because that's...
Because what are you even doing with a tiger? You having to like jump through a hoop?
Yeah, essentially, that's what the Barnum and Bailey, when they used to come to Boston, they would have the tiger.
You watched it.
Oh yeah, Barnum and Bailey when I was a kid. Yeah, that was the circus that would come around. It would tour. I'm surprised that it definitely came out here at some point. You might have just not gone. And I don't know if it would have come through your neck of the woods when you was younger, Kristen. But essentially, they had a tiger dude who would have that shit jumping through hoops and shit like that. They had a bear come out and ride a fucking unicycle.
Really?
Yeah. They had the elephant come and hop on the ball and like fucking balance on the
crazy.
On a ball. Like, and technically it was amazing, but to get animals
they probably
to do that,
got abused.
they were beating the shit out of these animals. Yeah.
Jesus.
Hell yeah. So that shit just like, I think it became illegal when like the one of the Wranglers got like attacked or some shit like that. The tiger was like, man, fuck this nigga, and just started tearing up this motherfucker. And then from then on, it was just like
it's almost like the same plot as Tiger King, or like I think that happened with the magician dudes out in Vegas who had the show.
Blue Man Group.
No, Blue Man Group. They don't have any animals.
Siegfried and Roy.
That's who it was. Siegfried and Roy. No, that's Siegfried and Roy. The other dudes. Close to it. They did magic and stuff, but they had tigers.
No idea. I'm out of ideas.
It was close to it. Not Siegfried and Roy. Damn, I can't remember. But it was like similar to that. And the dude got attacked on stage by the tiger.
Damn. Joe Exotic won't be released until 2036.
Yeah, he's in jail for a long time. And he thought that the documentary was gonna get him out, but it didn't help. Yeah, and he's already like really old. Like,
yeah.
I think he'll make it to that time, but by the time he gets out, I don't think anyone's gonna give a fuck.
You think he's gonna have the same swag?
with the blonde hair and shit. He had that last time they showed photos and shit of him when he was
Wait, and didn't Carol Baskin's husband come back from the dead?
No, they found his body though, or something.
No, I thought he was alive.
He was alive?
Because I thought remember he left on his plane supposedly, and then that was when Joe was like, she killed him.
But then they found him in like another country or something.
Hold on, I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
Carol Baskin, hold on.
What a story! What a time!
Killed her husband, whacked him.
That was
COVID,
the first week of COVID, bro.
Can't
COVID,
convince me that it didn't happen.
COVID, huh?
That's how I can pinpoint when COVID hit.
It's because of
the day I watched that doc.
the day I watched that, and also what was it Michael Jordan one, Last Dance? That was it.
Oh, that was good. Yeah, that was good too.
That was a good one. Hell yeah.
Okay, Don Lewis was reportedly found alive in Costa Rica.
That's what it was. He was in another country.
He's chilling.
Yeah, he's chilling. He just wanted to
Don't
be away
fucking bother me.
He was like, I need to get away from this bitch.
I wonder if he was able to avoid the Carol Baskin song.
Yeah.
Wait, so Gordo dropped a new album?
I don't know if it's new, but do you guys listen to him?
Not really.
So I guess he produced Drake's the beach vibe, the beach
Honestly,
party
Never
vibe.
Mind?
Honestly, Nevermind album. He produced that.
Yeah,
I heard those 2 songs that he had with Drake.
Yeah, but the album's pretty good.
I didn't listen to the album. I just listened
When
to those
did it
2
come
songs.
out?
Those 2 songs are fire.
I'm gonna check it out.
The 2 songs he has with Drake are fire. I did fuck with those.
Yeah, it just came out July 26th.
Cool. I just added to my library.
Yeah, the 2 songs he has with Drake are fire. I fuck with those.
It's kind of crazy that we don't own our music anymore.
Of course.
Like, what happens if it just went down one day? We just wouldn't have any music. Pretty much.
I would have my original library still.
Okay.
You don't have your original library that you before you started
No, bro. On my PC? No. I've had so many computers in my lifetime.
But you never backed it up anywhere? On a hard drive or anything like that? Because I've had a decent, not too many computers. Honestly, I had a laptop, then went from a laptop to a Mac Mini.
No, I don't think I backed up my PC, and it's long gone.
Yeah, I backed up when I started downloading music super heavy. Is when I had to back that shit up.
Yeah.
And then, but that was on one of them older Western Digital, the Western Digital hard drives. It's it's not even a terabyte. It's 500 gigs, and it's massive.
Yeah, where you gotta plug it into power.
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
So
I had so many of those.
So I took that joint and had to back that up on a smaller joint, and then that's 2 terabytes.
Bro, I had one hard drive like that I was plugging in to the wall and shit, and then plugging into my computer, and that was my reliable. I had everything on there, bro. Everything. And then one day that I maybe had dropped it once or something, pulling out my bag. Over time,
you couldn't drop them things.
Over time, bro. One time I just plugged that shit in, it just never loaded, bro.
Yeah, those things are.
Never loaded up. I was like, oh no.
Those things are made of glass,
bro. And then I got an estimate to yo, can you restore my shit?
Oh my god, bro.
Bro quoted me something stupid, bro. I actually looked at him, bro. I was like, all right, bro.
Fuck you.
It was 1,800 or something crazy,
damn
bro.
well it wasn't even that hard to do that shit.
All right, God bless you, bro. And then the worst part is I found somebody to do it, and then I gave him my hard drive, and he was running it on this program, but I would go in there day after day, bro, or I would call him. Sometimes I'd call him, sometimes I'd go in to check up on my status on my hard drive. I was like, yo, I know you're backing up the data, but it was a corrupted disk, so it was taking a longer time. But the percentage was moving so slow.
And is he watching it?
Bro, it went on for 2 months. To the point where he was just he was telling me every time I'd come in, he'd be oh, let me go check on it. Oh yeah, the progress bar. And then I was like, bro, it's been 2 months. Give me my shit back, bro. I'm not paying you, bro. You have not helped me. Give me my hard drive, bro.
How much porn did you have on that drive, T?
It wasn't. No, bro. The saddest thing is that it was all my like original photo shit.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Kristen, what was the last music? Because what is it? When did you go from using a service? What was you using before a service? How was you listening to music?
I mean, growing up, we just had like LimeWire that we would make CDs.
So you was even so.
And then from there,
because you use Apple Music, or use Spotify.
Yeah, I have both.
Did you have an MP3 player?
Yeah, I think from there. But then, we had CDs, and then we put it on MP3 players, and
then you was downloading music.
And then I had an iPhone, so I always had, because I would.
Did you ever have an iPod?
Yeah,
well, you had it in your iPhone. Wasn't that an app in the iPhone joint?
Yeah, like you could have music, but it was like the music that I had downloaded from LimeWire or downloaded illegally, and then I would upload it into iTunes.
Hot take: iPod was one of my favorite electronic devices I've ever had.
I don't know who's hot take. How is that a hot take?
Like the 256 gig one.
That's like
that was like pretty good.
Yeah,
were you like the
generationally like it was like the top notch one. It was chic and perfect.
It's probably like one of the highest selling devices of all time. You're talking about hot take.
Generic take. General consensus.
All right, whatever.
It was like the most wanted device of all time.
Nah, I feel like the iPhone.
You mean the? So you're talking about the iPhone when it still had the rounded
the iPod, bro?
Oh, the iPod, the white one with the spin
before
dial?
they came out with the iPhone.
Like where you would scroll with the spinning wheel.
You know which one? You know which one was nice? Remember when they had the red illuminated buttons in the back? I never had that one.
I never had that.
Yeah, that was the nice one. That was like
My brother had bought me one. It was white, and then it was like the glass, and then the back was silver. And I let my friend Austin. He was supposed to put a bunch of music on it, and rest in peace, Austin. But he broke my shit.
Damn.
It was the spin dial one. It wasn't a touch.
Yeah, one. It was the spin dial one. I was in like the 9th grade.
Such a good feature. The spin dial.
2006.
It was definitely, I can't say ahead of his time because it was no longer, it was totally irrelevant once your touchscreen came into play. But at that time, the spin dial as a searching feature,
it was chic,
was the move for sure.
Were you the one that told me that their dad loves iPod shuffles?
My dad still uses. He has a ton of them because the batteries don't hold the charge as much, so he'll be at the gym for 3 hours. He'll probably use like two iPods.
I'm screaming,
bro.
That's iconic.
He needs to hang that up.
No, well, listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
He likes it because even though he has hung it up to a degree where he does now use his cell phone for music. I've moved him to it that he going to the gym is easier for him because the iPod shuffles are dumb small.
Yeah.
I just can't. I want to choose my song. I don't want to hear a shuffle. If I'm in the gym, I'm like, I need the vibe I want, you know?
Totally. That's 100%. I think the average
funny.
person with him, all of his music is imagine it was the same.
He's just working out all the time.
It's the same.
Pump it up.
And also, he probably, because he still, here's the thing, because he still uses that iPod shuffle all the time, could probably navigate it 10 times faster than a cell phone. But dude, I see this as news.
What?
I don't know if does anyone really care, because all I see in the comments about this specific topic is no one cares. Is Caribou leaves Lil Yachty's Concrete Boys.
I feel like it makes sense, man.
Were they a couple? They weren't a couple.
No,
I don't know. They said that she was his assistant, but then I seen that they were together. But then I seen like they're not.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they were a couple or not, but
I mean, she's doing well as an independent artist. I think she'll be alright.
Did you guys listen to any of her music?
I like Caribou.
I did.
Carol Schuster.
You didn't answer.
Carol Schuster.
That's her real name.
You did not answer my question to you.
Yeah, I like Caribou.
I've heard a few songs.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, I watched the videos.
Alright, making sure.
Alright, yeah.
That's the only reason why I was like, I didn't know people really.
Did you see her on the Radar freestyle?
That was the only time I really seen something from her that I was like, oh, okay, she's a vibe. But her songs,
she's for sure a vibe.
But from her songs herself, nothing stuck with me. I've seen her videos and stuff like that, but I hadn't heard a song that I'm like, oh. You look at most of the female artists nowadays, all of them that they've had a song that has stuck with me to a degree in one shape or form or other. Whether it was Isis Spices, you think I'm you fart, you know, you ain't even the shit, you a fart or whatever.
Oh, stop! Like you don't know the words. You think you the shit?
You're not even the fart. Yeah.
I know that the homie Ty always gets at Caribou because
her name.
No, because she kind of stole the Detroit flow, but she's actually from Atlanta.
The way she raps?
Yeah.
I took that as just like, I don't know, them just liking that style. Granted, yes, they're not from that area, so I can see people being.
I mean, what if someone from New York started rapping like YG? It would be weird.
Yeah, I can understand it being weird, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. It's just nowadays. You have people growing up on the internet, so if they happen to just take to something that's not from around their perspective,
right? I
can't really knock them nowadays.
Yeah, that's valid.
Because realistically, if pre-internet wise, she wouldn't even see the Detroit flow or be exposed to it other than in songs, really. So she wouldn't have the ability to take it. But it seems like Yachty, in general, has some kind of connection to Detroit because he did a whole project that was like. Kind of like a Detroit vibe.
That Mike Posner album though.
Yeah. It's like
we won't even talk about that ever again. Ever again.
He hates that shit. He's not fucking with that shit. But yeah.
Did you like it?
No, I did not like it either. I did not like it.
I might try to give it one more No, I don't even know
if I'm gonna pass out to that shit.
Yeah, that's my fucking bedtime song.
But Yachty did release a new song last week that was pretty fire.
Oh, with Ian?
Yeah. Oh, was it with Ian? I don't know if it was with Ian.
Yeah, the Lil Yachty and Ian song.
Why do you fuck with this Ian kid?
I just got introduced to him a few weeks ago. I mean, I get it.
You get it?
Am I just getting too old, bro?
You get it. Yeah, it is Ian. Lil Yachty and Ian Hate Me. Yeah, this song was cool.
It was alright.
It was cool. Oh, no. No, not that one. It's Let's Get On Their Ass.
Oh, we're gonna have to listen to. No, I can't.
Yeah, that song. This song.
I haven't heard that. We'll play it after.
This song, yeah. It didn't have. That's what I'm saying. It didn't have anybody on it. This song's fire. It ain't got a video with it.
You put Jordan 4 RM. What is that?
Jordan 4 RM.
Not me.
Jordan
no one knows.
4 RM.
Maybe it was from last week.
Oh, that's from last week. That was the Nigel Sylvester's. That's what that Nigel Sylvester's is called.
Those dropped, right?
They dropped already, and they're super hard to get, and more than I would want to pay for those shoes.
Yeah, and there's gonna be more colors.
And more colors and all that shit. So I'm not paying $500 for those shoes. Get that bullshit out of here.
I mean, the only other news I saw was that they're potentially trying to research these cancer vaccines at an early stage. The trials are showing that they can kill like remaining cells from cancer and stuff.
Yeah,
but it's also the plot of I Am Legend, so I'm just like, we've seen this before and it doesn't end well.
I think trying any medication like that is so terrifying.
But if we can cure cancer, that's amazing.
Humans are going to continue to push that
envelope. I hope that they do. I hope that they do. Shout out medicine, man. If we can cure cancer, do that shit.
I don't know. The main issue, from what I can tell, with the way pharmaceuticals have worked up to this point, the main thing, even pushing that forward, is the belief that if successful, whoever creates it is going to make a boatload of money.
Hell yeah!
Financial gain is really what propels the pharmaceutical industry in America, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's not really like
there's no real true interest in finding a cure.
Yeah, there's no true interest in finding a cure. I watched the interview with Martin Shkreli not too long ago, and I don't know if y'all remember who he is. He's a dude who was like bought the Wu-Tang, the 101 Wu-Tang album. That dude. Remember. And he was best known for buying, I think it was cancer medication. Yeah. And then he raised the price of it. Savage, yes. But it's apparently what a majority of very few pharmaceuticals do the opposite, or don't raise the price of medication at all when they acquire it.
And I think that's why a lot of people have such a distrust in the medical field in general, is because it's like, you're not really interested in healing a nation. You're interested in making money off of every which way that cancer can affect you, like, or sickness can affect you.
And it comes off very, you know how they make fun of back in the Western days, the doctor who would ride around in the wagon and have the elixirs,
like a snake oil salesman.
Salesman, and
that's what it is.
It comes off very snake oil salesman with these pharmaceutical companies. Yeah. When you see the ad and it's like, hey, the ad I see for the itching, for the rash medication. I don't know if you guys see it. The amount of fucking side effects that it says at the end of this commercial for some itching rash medication. I'm like, nigga, why the fuck? I'm gonna just deal with the rash. I'm good.
Yeah, I'll put some. I'm gonna put some anti-itch on there.
I'm gonna put some anti-itch on it. I'm good. Because it's saying all these things are saying that it could happen to me by taking this
could result in death.
Bro, it's not worth it. And it comes off so sick. And then when I see in other countries, they're not even allowed to promote the way that we promote medical medicine.
Honestly, when I went to Paris, man, all the medication was completely different. Just like going into the drugstore, it was just so different.
Are you trying to get some drugs over there?
No, I was sick, bro. That's why I forgot. I was trying to get some cough drops, and I was like, couldn't find my normal cough drop.
And they were just like, we?
Oh man. Oh, what a time. I'm ready to go back though.
We need to record an episode over there on the top of the Eiffel
with some baguettes,
or record an episode in the Leaning Tower of pizza.
Wow,
I'm pretty sure they'd be like, "Hey, can you get the fuck out of here?"
Is the Leaning Tower of Pisa even in Paris?
No, it's not.
It's in Rome.
I think it's Rome. Yeah.
On that note,
another episode.
We made it through the episode with a few crashes.
Yeah, but no injuries.
Amen.
Everyone's safe.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out. Life goes on.
Hey, if you got something to say it to my face.
Say it to my face.
Amen.
It's your boy T.
TTT will exclusive.
It's your boy Sin.
Sin exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Kristen Elizabeth.
Damn, you got that shit right on the drop. That was hard.
Hard. You did. That's great timing. See you fools next week.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
We love you guys.
Love you guys.
Wow.
Take care.
End of the Day podcast.
Peace.
Bitches.